this is Stampy and welcome to a Let's Talk. I have just got back from a trip. I was a week away, and as I arrived in the plane, my Twitter was basically going off because there was a big announcement from Mojang and Microsoft. Basically, they announced Minecon Earth, which is the replacement from what Minecon has been for the last few years. And I just wanted to do a quick Let's Talk, well, kind of quick Let's Talk, fingers crossed, I know I do talk a lot, just to explain exactly what Minecon Earth is, how it's different to what Minecon was, and what my initial opinions on it are. I will say that I have known about this coming for a little while, so I have had some time to kind of gather my thoughts, and there are a few little details that I've been told about and some others have been told about which they haven't announced yet. I don't know if those things have changed since we last spoke to them or they're going to announce them in the future, but there are a few small little details that are yet to come out, but I can't really talk about it here until they've announced it officially. So, what is Minecon Earth? I got notes on my phone, by the way, just because this is all new information, I don't want to get it wrong. So, yeah, Minecon Earth is basically a 90-minute interactive live stream, which is going to be kind of as a replacement from what Minecon used to be. It seems like it's going to be where they're going to do all of the announcements for the game. I'm sure Jeb will be on it talking about new features coming to Minecraft. They might talk about, the Minecraft novel, which is coming out soon, the movie, and basically all Minecraft related things, and probably some kind of entertainment things in it as well. But that's kind of the biggest mystery. We don't actually know much about what's actually going to be in the live stream, what the content's going to be, but it's not going to be a live event. It's in a studio, basically, that they're filming this. But they are saying that there are going to be some special events where you can go and kind of watch it, like almost in like a cinema screen, which could be quite interesting. They're also encouraging people to kind of have Minecraft parties to watch it. I guess you're not watching it on your own. I don't know how much of a replacement that is from actually going to a convention, but I guess they're trying to make it feel more social than you just watching it. And they're also doing things like having limited edition merchandise, which you can only order during the event, which is, once again, I think trying to make it closer to what the Minecon experience used to be, but of course, a 90-minute live stream is very different to, a big 2-day live event, which they also live stream. So that's basically what Minecon is going to be this year, but that doesn't mean there isn't going to be any Minecraft events for people to attend, because they also announced that they're going to be doing official Minecraft community events, which is basically some of the events that already existed are now going to be official events, and then there's a new one popping up as well. So the three that they've announced so far is Mine Fair, Minevention, and then Blockfest as well. Blockfest you may not have heard of. It's a brand new event which is run by Multiplay, who helped organize Minecon, and also they do the Insomnia events, if you've ever heard of them. So that's going to be a new event coming up. Those are events that have already existed, but now because they're official, they can use official Minecraft artwork. It means that might kind of help them get more sponsorship because they're official. It doesn't seem like they're going to be getting any extra funding, but hopefully they'll be able to grow bigger just because they are now official events. And then the other big thing about it as well is that they're going to be getting kind of guidelines and kind of Minecraft standards, which basically means, there's certain things that they have to do and things that they can and can't do, which, Microsoft and Mojang are going to enforce. So maybe it's going to be, things to do with ticket prices or, the way things are displayed and the artwork. So that probably is going to be a good thing as well for those events. So that's basically what's happening. So now I kind of just want to talk about why I think that's happening. So the big reason I think why they decided to do this is because Minecon is really for the very smallest minority of Minecraft fans. People that don't live close to it or can't afford to go to it or just simply can't get a ticket, can't get to experience. It's less than 1% of the Minecraft community get to actually attend a Minecon, and I think that they think that doing this live stream is a way how, even though it's not the same as going to an event, you kind of have some of the Minecon experience without actually going there. And then there are smaller community events where there's more chance there's going to be one local to you that you will be able to attend. They're going to be more regular and more local. The problem, I think, there's a few problems. So firstly, the problem with the community events, in my opinion, is that because there's going to be more of them and they're going to be smaller, I don't think they're going to attract the big group of, people from the community. Like at Minecon, you get lots of the biggest YouTubers and map makers and everyone. They all make the effort, whether it's in America or in Europe, people travel to go to Minecon because it's the big event. For these individual smaller events, you're not going to get that big hub of everyone together. You're not going to get the chance to meet 10 of your favorite YouTubers on the same day. But in the local events, there might be one or two that you know and want to meet, but it's not going to have the draw. Also for Mojang and other people, official Minecraft people. Jeb isn't going to be able, I'm assuming, because he's got to develop Minecraft, attend all of these smaller events, but he attends every Minecon, so you're not going to get the opportunity to meet him. So it's going to be less special, and it's also just going to be, smaller in scale. At Minecon, there's always a lot of scenery, giant Minecraft trees, there's the animal petting zoo, at the London one, they have the Big Ben with the Ender Dragon going around it. It seems unlikely that these smaller events are going to have the budget to kind of give more of that Disneyland feel that some of the Minecons have given. So I think that's kind of one of the issues with the smaller ones. So they basically just won't have the wow factor, basically. And I know for me personally, I've done a whole Let's Talk about it, about why I don't attend events. I've never attended Minvention or Mindfair, so I can't give my opinion on what they're like as events. But I've never wanted to really attend one of those events. I've done a whole Let's Talk about it because it's basically work, those events. It's basically, you enjoy it. Your reason you go to it is because, you want to meet fans, but you're essentially, doing work while you're there. And for Minecon, you're not paid to be there. In fact, you lose a lot of money just paying for travel and hotels, and then you do a lot of work. And, my last Minecon experience, there were good times that I had there, but there were a lot of problems as well. There was a lot of issues. I didn't even get a chance to properly walk the show floor. There was a time when I was supposed to have been able to do that, but it clashed with a rehearsal and stuff. So, I was even on the fence about going to the next Minecon, even if it was a full Minecon. So it'll be interesting to see how many YouTubers are going to go to all of these smaller events, because if there's more of them and they're more regular, it makes people probably less likely to go to them compared to the one big one that everyone's going to go to and everyone's going to meet up on. So that's kind of what I think about the community events. The biggest issue I have with this stream, I think, is the fact that it's called Minecon. I know they added the Earth name to it, but by calling it Minecon, people are going to compare it to Minecon. It's the same name, and it's not con. It should be called, Mindstream or something, because it's not a conference. And I think them adding the things, I'm sure they're going to have something to do with capes and having the merchandise and trying to, they're doing the costume contest somehow. I think they're doing it online. And I think by trying to do kind of weaker versions of all of that stuff, just kind of makes it, look a little bit, a little bit embarrassing, I guess, because it's not the same as the convention experience. And I know that so few people actually get that convention experience, but what they do get is so incredible compared to watching a live stream, which is what this is. And the Minecon events, I've always had live streams, and I think that the crowd and the excitement adds so much to the live streams. The videos of us on stage have got loads of views, and I think there's something exciting to see Jeb saying, and there's going to be llamas, and hearing a crowd go crazy. And I don't know how they're going to do it, but them doing that in a studio, I don't know how they're going to grab the excitement of 13,000 or so Minecraft fans cheering, or if it's me or Squid doing something on stage and they're all cheering. I just don't know how they're going to translate that energy and excitement into a studio live stream. And I think that's one of the big things that is going to be missing out for. And then another thing is, I don't know, there's going to be no place for us there. Not just me, but the community, a lot of YouTubers and kind of other creators. I'm not going to be going to this stream, probably. They haven't spoke to me about it, properly or anything, but I don't know what I would do there. The only reason I go to these events at all is to meet people. And if it's just a studio, I don't want to be, just sitting in a studio talking about Minecraft. That is of no interest to me. That is all of the work side of the events, but none of the fun side. It's just me, talking. So I don't know how they're going to really be able to bring the community in. Of course, I'm saying I don't know. I'm not saying they won't be able to, but that's going to be really interesting to see. So yeah, that's basically what I think are some of the problems. So the question is this good or is this bad for Microsoft, Mojang, and I guess Minecraft in general? And I think overall it probably makes business sense for them, because Minecon, I'm sure, was a big expense, and I don't know how much value it was actually adding that to them as a business, which is what they are. That's why they bought Minecraft. It's a business move, and I don't know how much having Minecon as a big event was helping them. So I think there is going to be a bit of a backlash. People don't like change, and I think that they are going to get a bit of a negative reaction. But to be honest, I think it's probably fine for them. It's kind of more of just a shame to the community, especially for the people that are, able to attend Minecon and do, plan to attend, did plan to attend future events, which I know isn't everyone, but, for me, I probably was going to attend more in the future. So is it bad for us then? I've kind of answered it a little bit. So let me just read from my notes here. So I don't think what they have announced is a replacement of Minecon. I think basically what they've done is they've cancelled Minecon and then they've brought the name to this live stream and then doing the events, but it's not a replacement. I'm just surrounded by animals right now. We've been away for a week. Alex has come here. Ori, you can't see, is rubbing against Squishy, who's holding the camera. I can't ignore my pets when I've been away from them for a week and I'm being boring and talking about Minecraft events when there's a puppy I could play with. Anyway, sorry, so... Sorry for that weird random cut there. The audio messed up the first time I recorded this, and that was actually the third time I tried to record this, because the first time the battery ran out on the camera, the second time Chinese food arrived. I have now eaten the Chinese food, so I basically just want to kind of sum up what I was saying. So basically, I know there's been a lot of questionable things recently from Microsoft and Mojang in terms of Minecraft, in terms of the future things are going. In terms of this for Minecon, like, I don't care too much, just because Minecon was kind of just a fun thing that I did, twice in the last couple of years at the end of the year. And it never really mattered loads to me. Like, it was a great place to be able to meet people. There was good times I had at Minecon. As I mentioned earlier, there were issues as well. But, ultimately, it was a great place for me to kind of play around and be silly on stage. And it was a cool thing. So that's going. And I think that's disappointing. It's a shame that the Minecon stream isn't going to be, with a big crowd and a big stage show and stuff. It's a shame it's going to be missing all of that side of things. But at the end of the day, it doesn't affect what I really care about in terms of Minecraft, which is the game Minecraft. There are other things that are going on at the moment which do affect me in a much more way, and I have much more stronger feelings about, largely to do with the Better Together update, and I'll do a full video about that in the future and go really in depth. I've been holding off doing that because I've been away for a week, so I haven't been able to, and also I haven't had a chance to play the beta on the console, so I really want to give that a go before, I talk too much about it, because at the moment I've only played Windows 10 and Pocket Edition, and I want to give Microsoft and Mojang the benefit of the doubt that it's been improved a lot since, those versions, once it's been brought to console. So yeah, that'll be coming up in the future. But kind of the last message is that even though all of this stuff is going on at the moment, and some stuff you might not agree with or have a strong reaction to, if you really want to be listened to and change to happen and your voice to be heard, the best way to do it is to really think about exactly what it is that you don't like, and then, voice that in a mature way, and then also maybe give a suggestion saying, I don't like this because of this, maybe it could be like this, and do it as a proper suggestion, because just shouting, saying you hate it, say, Minecraft's dead, you're ruining it, why is it Notch making the game anymore, like all of these things, these don't help, because it just seems like you're just reacting negatively to change, and you're just running on emotion and passion and haven't really thought through exactly what it is you do and don't like. So I think that if we really do want to let Mojang and Microsoft know what the community feels, of course the community is a big thing and people want different things, but if you want your voice to be heard, really kind of think very carefully exactly what it is that you're saying. But yeah, there was a little clip, as I said, where the voice kind of mucked up and the audio cut out. At the end of the video it went okay, so let's go back now to Past Stamping, and he'll end the video for me because I'm going to go to bed now. So bye! Sorry for this kind of quick little random let's talk. I know I kind of rambled quite a lot, but I was kind of just sort of just doing it randomly. And yeah, sorry about the beard as well. I will be shaving that off, but I've literally just got back, and I got an elephant as well on my arm. It's a henna tattoo, it's not a real one. But yeah, videos will be continuing as normal in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!